There's a number that could cost you your job. It's not your performance review. It's not your attendance record. It's your salary. Specifically, if you make between $60,000 and $120,000 a year. That's the danger zone. Right now, there's a spreadsheet in your company's HR department, and someone is comparing what you cost to what an AI subscription costs. I'm going to show you the exact formula they use, the threshold that triggers the conversation, and 4 moves that flip the math in your favor. Because 41% of employers say they're planning layoffs due to AI in the next 5 years. And this formula decides who goes first. Here's why that salary range is the target. People under $50,000, they're cheap. The cost of setting up AI, maintaining it, fixing its mistakes, it's often more expensive than just keeping the person. People over $200,000, they make decisions, strategic calls, client relationships, the stuff AI can't touch. But that middle band, 60 to 120,000, that's where you find mid-career professionals with specialized but repeatable tasks. Data analysts making $85,000, marketing coordinators at $70,000, project managers at $95,000. These roles are expensive enough to matter, predictable enough to automate, and there are enough of them to generate real savings. That's the sweet spot for replacement. And here's the formula that makes it happen. HR isn't comparing your salary to a $20 ChatGPT subscription. That's not how this works. They're looking at your total cost. Not just your paycheck, but benefits, taxes, office space, equipment, training, management time. Add it up, and you actually cost about 1.3 times your salary. So if you make $80,000, you really cost around $104,000. Now, here's what they compare that to. Enterprise AI tools cost $15,000 to $30,000 per year for a department. But they don't replace one person. They replace tasks across multiple people. So the real calculation is simple. How many hours can AI save, times how much those hours cost, divided by what the AI costs. When that number hits 3 to 5x, you're in the danger zone. When it hits 10x, that's when layoff conversations start. And this isn't theoretical. 77,999 jobs were eliminated by AI in 2025 alone. Most of them right in that danger zone salary band. 89% of workers now express concern about AI impacting their job security. 43% already know someone who lost their job to AI. These aren't predictions. This is happening. But here's what the headlines don't tell you. In plenty of industries, humans are still cheaper. The math doesn't work for AI. Not yet. Maybe not ever. High-stakes decisions, healthcare, legal strategy, financial advising. One wrong AI diagnosis costs more than 10 years of a doctor's salary. The error risk makes humans the safer bet. Jobs that cross physical and digital, sales with site visits, training that needs hands-on demonstration, support that requires showing up in person. AI can't do that. Original creative work, not execution. AI handles that fine. But concept development, brand strategy, novel ideas, work where the value comes from thinking differently, not matching patterns. And here's one that should give you hope. Job availability in AI-exposed roles has actually grown 38%. Why? Because many of these roles require trust, client relationships, team leadership, vendor negotiations. People don't want bad news from a chatbot. They don't want career advice from an algorithm. In these roles, being human is your competitive advantage. So how do you make that HR spreadsheet work in your favor? 4 moves. Each one changes a variable in their formula. First, reduce your task repeatability. AI targets patterns. If your work looks the same every week, you're a target. Take on projects that require judgment. Volunteer for the exceptions, not the routines. Second, become the person who makes AI work. Here's something wild. Workers with AI skills now command a 56% wage premium. That's doubled in 1 year. If you're the one setting up the tools and training the team, you become the asset, not the cost. Third, Make your relationship value visible. Document every deal you've closed through personal connection. Track client retention tied to you. If losing you means losing 3 clients worth $200,000 each, your salary looks cheap. Fourth, move into the implementation gaps. 75% of knowledge workers already use AI, but someone has to set it up. Train people on it. Fix it when it breaks. Quality check the output. That's the new job security. The World Economic Forum projects 170 million new roles by 2030 versus 92 million displaced. That's 78 million net new jobs, but only for people on the right side of the equation. That spreadsheet in HR isn't going away, but you don't have to wait for them to run the numbers on you. You can calculate it yourself, figure out where you stand, and start changing the variables before the conversation ever happens. That's what I cover in the AI Career Survival Kit. It includes a personal ROI calculator to see your own risk level, plus 25 guides to AI-resistant career paths, and a 90-day pivot roadmap. Links in the description. The companies doing these calculations, they're not waiting. Neither should you. If this was useful, I covered which specific jobs AI actually cannot steal in this video right here. It goes deeper into the roles where humans will always win. Subscribe if you want more AI career intelligence. I'll see you in the next one.